Good morning, good people. Good morning, good people. Good people, God's people. How y'all doing this morning? Hey, I'm coming on after opening bell, so we can see where things are today. I was just late getting down here. Let me quit playing. Hey, listen. Today, all of our lives are sponsored by Stock Up U, Stock Up University. Learn more, earn more. That'll be the top link below. And then below that will be Moo Moo. All right, this is Moo Moo Mornings, and we're going to look at the app for a minute. Download the second link below and get 17 free stock. Let's go right into the Moo Moo Morning, and then I'll get to some of you guys. I just poked myself in the eye, man. This thing about live, man, you can't edit it out. I poked myself in the eye with glasses. Man. All right. I didn't start wearing glasses till a few years ago, man. Y'all that's been wearing glasses all your lives, man. My heart bleeds for you. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nicola. All right. Brian, good morning. Good morning. Simply Logic. Good morning. Hector. Good morning. Good morning, Kathy. James Banks. Hey, Banks. How come y'all been felling us? These banks has been felling us. James. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Grand Rising people. Rise up, rise up. Good morning. Good morning. Voice of the people. Good morning. How you doing? Key, you got the key to the city? Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. Hey, David. Good morning. Kathy. How you doing, Kathy? Blessings, Kathy. From Arizona. When I get back to Arizona, I want to meet you, Kathy. You are good people. Jersey. Hey, good morning. Hey, let's get to a few things. Let's go to the Moo Moo app and let's see what the pre-market is telling us. Here's a few things that is going on. Micron reported yesterday. It popped up 2.9%. Lululemon popped up 14%, right? Reported fiscal fourth quarter earnings and sales that beat analyst expectations. That's Lululemon. And then Lucid went up almost 2%, right? They're laying off 1,300 people. Remember, anytime they're laying off and showing that they're operating leaner in these high interest rate environment, it fares well for the company, right? And then Carnival popped up 2.5, all right? The investment firm said that a note to clients that Carnival has ample liquidity and it should be, okay, blah, 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 blah. All right, so look that up. That's in Moo Moo. This is Moo Moo Mornings. All right, let's keep it going. There is something that's going on. Let's see how the stock is doing for all of the AMC lovers. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty flat. Pretty flat. Okay, so AMC. Let's look at here. AMC for the ape game. Look at this. AMC reportedly considering purchases of AMC. AMC ran up about 18% yesterday based on this news, 15 to 18%. Based on this news that Amazon, this is not the first time we've heard this rumor, and I'm going to call it a rumor. I'm going to call it a rumor until it does happen or doesn't happen. Now, I always say by the time it gets to mainstream media, you should have been selling the run up. All right. But I'm not saying that with AMC on this one. AMC is different. If you look at a chart of AMC, you'll see run ups, drops, run ups, drops, run ups, drops. And it's all hedged on a potential short squeeze on one hand, and it's the ape army trying to get fair and balanced trading practices throughout the stock market. That's what the apes are about. It's not just holding for a potential short squeeze, okay? So I ride with the apes. I'm down with the apes, and I still have my shares. Still. Bath on some of them. Bloodbath on some of them, but I still have AMC. All right, that's me. I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy it. You got to do your own research. I can't say, if you ask me, hey, Larry, should I chase it now? I'm going to tell you, do your own research, make your own decisions. Okay, AMC, here's a by Barron's, says no. Let's see what that's saying. No, AMC should not buy. I'm sorry, no, Amazon should not buy AMC or any other movie chain, right? So you, just because a rumor comes out doesn't mean that it's going to happen, all right? All right, let's see here. What else we got going on? Look, let's take a look at this. Remember, I went over this yesterday with the chips. Look at this. Even now, look at this. Intel. This is today. They're still running. There is a bull run with semiconductors or chip companies. They are still running up. Look at this. And for those of you that missed it yesterday, year to date, just insane a growth. That's what I call a bull market. So the chip industry is having a bull market this year, right? And then here's an ETF that's still doing well. And if you look at this month, if you look year to date, look at that, 26%. So if you just wanted to buy the ETF, you're good. What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin for a minute, and then we're going to leave it right there. I want to first make a correction on something that I said yesterday. I said I was buying Bitcoin, and I said I was buying Solana, but I meant to say Matic. I'm buying Bitcoin and Matic, so that I misspoke, Matic, and I'm buying it daily. Now, let me address this also. People are going, why would you buy it at this price, right? And so why would you buy it at this price? Remember, over 100 times I've said you should be accumulating. What I'm doing is different. I said that literally over 100 times. Just look at every video I said. We are in the accumulation phase. You should be accumulating. I've said that over, and over, and over. There was a few comments going, why would you buy it now? Well, I'm just gonna show you guys, like right now, what I bought on yesterday, because I'm buying daily, is already 5% up. And as you can see, Bitcoin is at 28%. Now, do I think Bitcoin has bottomed out, the absolute bottomed out? No. So why are you buying it, Larry? Remember, I told you guys I want to be transparent with you and tell you guys what I'm doing. If you believe in Bitcoin, you should, or crypto, you should be accumulating. If you believe in it, you should be accumulating. When? Now. If you've heard me say this many times, please leave me a comment. I said, but my plan was slightly different. I was not trying to catch crypto at the bottom. I was trying to wait till there's stability in the market. And because of what's happening with CZ and Binance, I wanted that tree to shake first before I started to get back in. This is my own personal. This is not get like me. This is painting the entire picture. Now, I want you, if you have not yet, I want you to look at the 4 phases of crypto. If you accumulate before the run-up phase, if you accumulate before the halving, you're okay. Trying to time things at the absolute bottom, good luck with that. I've been doing this a long time. I'm not trying to do that. But here's what I plan on doing. If Bitcoin comes back down to, let's say, 24, which it could, so that's a $4,000 loss, which it could, it doesn't matter to me. If it comes down to 26, if it comes down to 24, it doesn't matter to me because I'm DCAing daily. But when and if it comes down to 24, I'm going to double down on my DCAing. So I'm only DCAing at very small amounts at this point because people that wait for the bottom always miss the bottom. People that's waiting for the top to sell always miss the top. And so we're in an accumulation phase, right? Good people, remember, look and see where Bitcoin topped out last cycle, right? This cycle, Bitcoin could go to 8. You hear it all over the place. Bitcoin going to 80,000. Bitcoin going to 100,000. Bitcoin going to $1 million. a millionaire said, and put his money and put millions in. He said Bitcoin is going to $1 million in the next 90 days, right? I never chased that type of stuff, right? So you do you, I'll do me. All right. So, hey, we got Queen in the house. Good morning. Yep. Hey. So I just wanted to see, you guys wanted to see what's going on. This is very interesting. Global crypto adoption. Look at this. Top countries: the US, India, Pakistan, Nigeria, Vietnam. Bet you guys that didn't know would have never guessed that. And then you got them here that's kind of lined up: India, United States, Vietnam, China, Brazil, Philippines. And you got to look at the adoption of all crypto. Let's look at the bubble, right? We see a lot of green, right? We see a lot of green. And it was a lot of this, a lot of people were going to crypto because of what's happening with the banking. The banking has yet again shown that it is fraud, and unstable. All right. So let's answer a few questions. I just wanted to make that clear about what I'm doing with crypto. Yes, I will be buying some Ethereum. Right now, my two is Bitcoin and Polygon, Matic. I just want to make that clear. Those are my two. You let me know what your top two are, and then we'll go to top five after that. This time around, good people, I want to be very clear with what I'm doing. There is not just one path. This time, it's not a hodl cycle for me. This time, if I think that Bitcoin is going to 100,000, then I'm going to start DCAing out. I'm going to start taking profits at about 80,000, and then 85, and then 90, and then 95, 25% out, 25% out, 25% out. The way that I do stocks. I challenge everyone that's just in crypto to learn the stock market. You will do much better with crypto. Learn how markets work, and then you could win in just about every market, because there are some basic fundamentals you just simply need to know. Now, I know some of the newbies that's been in crypto for a month is gonna come, oh no, you don't know what you don't understand, you don't understand. Yeah, I understand. Trust me, I understand. Those that have been rolling with me for a while, trust me, we made a lot of money. We got caught in the drop, but we did better than most. Why? Because we took profits. Remember, for those of you that's been rolling with me for years, remember in my Webull account, I was doing the swing, and in Coinbase, which is one of my crypto brokers, is where I was buying and holding. So I kept swinging, buy, hold, swing, buy, hold. And I just kept cashing out. And this is in no way braggadocious, but hundreds of thousands of dollars I cashed out because I got in early. And so I'm just telling you guys that just want to hodl this cycle. If you're young enough, if you want to do that, that's fine. But I challenge you to study the entire ecosystem of crypto. And you got a lot of naysayers that's saying it's scam. Then if you don't believe in it, don't get it. But I'm just telling you, I believe that this is going to be a strong cycle in crypto. But do not have all your money in crypto. Me personally, crypto is going to be about 20% of my entire portfolio. Everything else will be stocks, right? That's where I'm not 12, y'all. I can't trade like a 12-year-old. All right, let's get to a few. It's 14 minutes in. Ethan Matic. Yep. Ethan Matic. I'm with you. I would say Bitcoin, Ethan Matic are my top three. I'm going layer ones. I'm just going layer ones. And then if I do a Shiba Inu, if I get back in, which I probably will, or if I get into MetaMask, or if I get into not MetaMask, I'm looking at this chart and it popped up, y'all. Excuse me. If I get back into XRZ, I am an XRZ, Matic, or some of the other altcoins, which there are many: Algo, Sand, ADA, XRP. Yes, I'm still holding my XRP. So there are some crypto that I'm still holding, right? If I do those those plays. This is just me. And I get in the fastest moving cars. I'm taking that money and I'm putting it in my layer ones, right? So let me explain this, because this is what this is going to be about crypto. So if I always say I like to be in the fastest moving car. Yep. Yeah. XRP is moving also. So if Bitcoin is moving like this, right? And XRP is moving like this, then I put the greater amount of money in the XRP for that time period where I see it moving quick. And then I convert that into the layer ones, and as they come up stronger, because I personally want to be in layer ones this cycle. There's going to be, you could circle this in your calendar. There's going to be a lot of crypto that's going to go bye-bye this cycle. They're going bye-bye. And I encourage you not to just have your money into altcoins. Have some layer ones, even some Solana, some Matic, some Bitcoin, all right? Some Ethereum. Have some money into some layer ones, right? Get some get something that's strong, all right? Get some ADA, right? So you let me know what works for you. Yes, Solana is on my watch list. I don't think Solana's done. Solano, I always jack that up. Solano, Sal. Yeah, I got some Sal. Yep. My two are, yep. And Litecoin, yep, yes. LTC and BTC, yes. Diversity is key. I like that. I like that, Queen. Diversity is key. That is true. That is true. Just think about, what are you trading today, Unc? Not much today, man. I just when I come off, I'm gonna do some sniper shooting and just look at that. I did get a little bit of a penny stock. I don't talk about it anymore because, fam, y'all gotta shut these talking heads down. Like, if you talk about a penny stock these days, all this hateration comes, like Mary J. Blige said. And they start just talking some nonsense and like, man, do y'all have my back? Like, straighten them out. You got my permission to straighten them out. So if we talk about, let's say Shiba Inu, oh, he talked about a crap coin. Yeah, I made enough to pay my house off and cashed out enough to pay my house off of a crap coin. You guys have seen me talk about a lot of quote unquote penny stock, like stock that's under $5, right? But what they fail to report when they go back to 2021 is we cashed out and made money off of it, right? And so, yeah, you look at it now. Oh, look at it now. Look at the entire stock market right now. So I just need y'all to come through, so I can't even talk about it anymore. I can't talk about these penny stock, and they are risky plays, right? And so some people will come late that don't watch the videos every day, and you and I have cashed out and took our profits and gone. And they'll come back, and then we'll come back in with like 0.25%, look like it's moving again. They'll buy it at the top, lose, and then it's your fault. It's my fault. So that's why I don't even talk about penny stock. Let me get off of that. All right. I can't buy XRP. KuCoin, you should be able to buy it on KuCoin. Sandbox is one. Somebody said Polygon and SHIB would come together. Yeah, yep. Now, Crow is one that I am going to get back in. I believe Crow is going to do a run this, but very little. Remember, most of my crypto will be into the big layer ones. Is it? Yeah, that's true. Out of all of my layer ones right now, Solana, because of what happened, is probably my least favorite. So most of my money is in Bitcoin right now because of what's happening with the banking. I believe it's going to continue, though the markets are up because they think that the fears of the banking are mostly behind the commercial right now. So that's what they're reporting, right? So it's funny how they can tell us the fears are mostly gone. We don't know. Yep, we don't know. Yeah. Hey. Yep. You know what? A lot of people was like, "Oh, why are you doing in Coinbase? Why are you in Coinbase?" Yeah, you know what? I will pay more in fees for safety, but I don't have any fees. I just opted out to do the monthly thing, and I don't have any fees. And since I'm buying daily, I like that. So I pay for safety, right? So look at what's happening with Binance right now. The truth be told is they don't like Binance because it's not regulated. It's not an American company. That's another reason why they really don't like Binance, all right? Me personally, I don't trust CZ, and I've been saying that for months. You guys will see, it's going to come out in the wash, some of the very things that he talked about FTZ doing, and oh, he's so bad. You're going to find out he's doing some of the same things. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it right there. They're like, why you talk negative about Binance? Look, don't fall in love with these companies, a crypto or a stock. Make money, get out. Deuces. And for those of you that's in real estate, never fall in love with brick and mortar. I've been involved in many flips. Never fall in love with brick and mortar. Sell. You get the best offer, sell and move on to your next one. All right, buying dot. Yup. Yes. Yep. Billy Mac. Yes, sir. Yeah. KuCoin for XRP. Yeah. ADA, I believe ADA, I haven't really did a pending home sale squeeze out. Oh, tiny. Mortgage rates are jumping. Let's listen to this.
More than 240 points on the Dow. S&P up a full percent. The leaders today, real estate for a change. Those battered REITs at the top of the market, along with tech and consumer discretionary. Every sector is green right now. 30 minutes here into the trading session. Here are three big movers we're watching right now, starting with Lululemon, rallying on its latest earnings beat, posting pretty upbeat guidance for the current fiscal year. More on that quarter in just a moment. Also, look at Micron. It's moving higher despite posting its biggest loss on record, as executives there point to easing inventory issues. And we'll end with Carnival. Susquehanna upgrading the stock to positive from neutral, saying that Carnival has, quote, ample liquidity and should be able to improve its unit margins this year. Stock's still down 50% over the last 12 months, but had a good quarter. And we talked to the CEO, and he was pretty bullish.
That upgrade having some effect today. Meantime, getting some housing data crossing the tape. Diana Olick's got that. Hey, Diana.
Pending home sales eked out a tiny 0.8% gain in February compared with January. Still down just over 21% from a year ago, that all according to the realtors. The monthly gain is much smaller than the 8% jump we saw in January. And here's why. Take a look at mortgage rates. They started dropping off their fall highs in December and then came down sharply in January, but boom, shot right back up in February from 6% to over 7%. These pending sales are based on signed contracts during the month, people out shopping when their purchasing power suddenly got smaller because of those higher rates. We can actually see it in the regional count. Sales were up everywhere except in the West, where homes are most expensive and people are therefore stretching the most. Rates really hit affordability there. We have seen home prices cooling off in the last 6 months, but they're still very high. And the surge in sales in January may actually have stalled that drop in prices. We've seen some reports showing prices moving slightly higher in some markets in February. Overriding issue, though, is that there are still too few homes for sale, given the continued strong demand. Sarah?
So if you put this report, Diana, into context with some of the other...
So we see what's happening with the housing industry. We know that higher interest rates are just killing housing sales, especially for new homes or new and existing homes. For those of you that's blessed to have gotten a mortgage years ago, I got mine at 2.4 and now it's 7. So anyway, we're in a rolling recession, good people. Rolling recession. Just Google that, rolling recession. I feel just GM to me. Is anyone out there? I hear a lot of Dojan Mars. I'm not team. I'm not touching it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot of hype around there, man. And for those of you that have been in this these companies, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll just be honest with you and tell you why. There has been some crypto companies when other things were running up and I was doing them that offered us influencers some money to promote their coins. I came out and looked you guys right in the eye and say, I'll never take a penny to talk about any crypto. And I'm not saying that they were or weren't. I cannot confirm or deny, but I'm just saying I'm just not into the hype because most of those turn out to be nothing. Now, will they run up and run down? They have no value. They have no worth, right? It's just the price goes up based on what you are willing to pay. That's what solidifies the price of these altcoins like that. That is the fact. The early ones in makes the money, right? So it'll run up. But if you don't take profits, remember, I made a video. I want everybody to watch it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave it right here. And it's called Everything You Need to Know About Shiba Inu. Just know that I made that video in 2021, I believe. And I talk about, and I said it then before it peaked out, that people will get in, run it up, and then people will get out. And it's simply all about, excuse me, timing. You beat the herd in, but you better beat the herd out. 90% of the people did not beat the herd out, meaning sell it. Why? Because you're listening to these kids. When crypto goes on, you're going to see 100,000 new YouTube pages, and they're going to all talk about one crypto every single day. And they're going to tell you, hodl, hodl, hodl. This is big news every day. And I don't care who you are, how long you've been trading. Itching ears, right? Be anxious for nothing. And it's what you want to hear. And then you say, oh, it's going to the moon. Well, wow, man, SHIB Inu, it's not going to a half a cent. It's going to a full cent. Oh, now it's going to $1. Oh, it's going to $10. I better huddle. And then comes the floor drop. I'm going to tell you guys right here. Don't become a part of no army. Don't be a dummy. Don't fall for this SHIB army and all of this crap. I was one of the first big YouTubers that talked about Shiba Inu. We got in and we got out. So I'm going to keep it real and raw with you guys. Get in early before the crowd gets in and get out before the crowd leaves. Just think about going to a concert. You know when they playing the last song. You know there's going to be a traffic jam in the parking lot, right? So what do? You start making your way to the entrance as they exit, as they playing the last song. Taylor Swift is playing Shake It Off. Earth, Wind, and Fire is playing September, right? You know that's the last song. What do? Start making your way to the exit, right? New Edition is playing Can You Stand the Rain? You know, man, that's my jam. But I'm going to start making my way to the car because it's going to be a traffic jam getting out. Think about crypto like that, all right? Hey, I'm going to leave it right there, good people. I love you guys, right? The rug pull comes. I love you guys. Hey, guys, make sure that you check out the 2 links below. Stock up, learn this. You learn this, you're going to learn how to make money, period. Take the class, all right? The sale is only for a limited time only. And then after that, deposit. Depending on your deposit amount, you can get up to 17 free stock with Moo. And we will go from there. I will see you later on today, good people. Live, love, laugh, and learn. All right? Love you guys. Have a blessed day at work. Peace.